Good afternoon, horse racing enthusiasts. This is John. I hope that you're well. Today is Saturday, the 1st of October, and it's a couple of days now, actually 3 days now, since Ian hit the southwest side of Florida, the west side, primarily in Fort Myers, right? So Fort Myers looks like it's pretty destroyed. So, thoughts and prayers there. It looks as if it's pretty dramatic and probably a generation or so to rebuild, if at all. So thoughts and prayers out to those people. We a little further north, through some of the videos that we had earlier in the during the hurricane. You can see that we fared pretty well. Like overall, we fared pretty well at our home. I would say about 40 miles north of Fort Myers, if you will. Talking to some of the old timers, literally in the neighborhood, who stayed here, said there's about a foot of water on the roads, and they said 155 miles per hour winds. That went that high for like 20 to 30 minutes. So we're truly blessed. We have a number of tree type stuff to do, and we're contracting with. I did a little work this morning, but we're contracting with tree people to do the various work. There's, I think you might be able to see, maybe right there, a little bit of tree roof work. Our garage, flooded a little bit, but I got to be honest, we're very blessed and lucky and fortunate, and we're very thankful. So with that, it seems almost trivial to go to racing, but I think Floridians, what I've seen, really get right back to normal, and they're trying to find a way to make the best. They're really a lot of neighbors getting together, helping people clear trees, that kind of thing. And I was helping a guy take down a palm tree earlier. Good stuff. Everyone's working hard. We're very blessed where we are, and thoughts and prayers out to the folks in Fort Myers and South and Naples as well. One race I'd like to pick up on today, if I transition to horse racing, is the Lukas Classic, which is 1.1 miles on the main track at Chuchill Downs. And we have a number of nice horses. They run the range of 3-year-olds through 5-year-olds, actually. So it's carded as a race for older horses. But we do have 3-year-old in there. The Kentucky Derby winner Rich Strike is in there. He's a 3-year-old, as you know. We have some good jocks and some very well known names. Our collectors in here, Hot Rod Charlie, everyone's heard of. Happy Saver is also one that people have heard of. King Fury, possibly. And then to round it out, we have the 6-horse, who I can't see the name. So I think it's a Chess Chief, I think it is. So anyhow, I thought this race was a bit interesting, although if you think about thoroughbred racehorses and their ages and where they are at this time, really the 3-year-olds are starting to catch up with some of the older horses in terms of their maturity, their weight, their musculature. So, my overall attempt with 3-year-olds racing against older horses in their 3-year-old season is like, it's got to be a real good story in order to make that happen, right? I really think right here and now, I think that our collector, the 2-horse, will be the winner. And there's one possible exception, but I feel like our collector has the early speed. He's going to get out there. I characterize him not so much early speed, but the quality of this horse. He could be in the front because not everyone else has the same speed. He's typically a close closer, as I like to say, but with this group, he may be a speed horse. The other speed horse would be Hot Rod Charlie. He always seems to be a second place horse. I mean, he seems to come in second every time. However, if Hot Rod Charlie and Art Collector can sort of get into a speed duel, which I'm not sure that's possible, but it's at least I'm not sure it's probable. It is at least possible. So Art Collector's the 2, Hot Rod Charlie's the 5, Rich Strike is the 4, and I feel like those 3 horses are going to factor in this race. Those 3 horses will factor in this race to some capacity. I have it going a 2, Art Collector, 5, Hot Rod Charlie, and 4, Rich Strike. And then wrapping it up, I have King Fury, which I circled as a long shot possibility. Closer, but if this is a closer's race, I really think it's Rich Strike's race. And, a part of me, from an emotional standpoint, feel like I'd like to see Rich Strike win this race and set him up for the Breeders' Cup. But again, I'm going to say 2, 5, 4, 1, which is Art Collector, Hot Rod Charlie, Rich Strike, and King Fury. I hope that's helpful. Sorry about it. I got to get back to some work here. I didn't want the weekend to go by, particularly this race, the Lukas Stakes, to go by without us having a conversation on it. I think what I'll do is, since that's the 10th race on the card, and again, I like the 2, 5, 4, 1, I think I'm going to do, starting with the 9th race, a pick 3. And sorry I don't have the board with me. I didn't throw it in the car, but I like the 1 in the 9th, the 2 in the 10th, and then we're going to go with the 3, 8 in the 11th for a pick 3. Again, that's the 1 with the 2 with the 3, 8. And that's the late pick 3 at Chuchill. Sandwiched in the middle there is the Lukas Stakes, Lukas Classic. And that's the 10th race, and we like Art Collector with a little emotional root for Rich Strike, the 4. All right, race fans, hope you're well. We're doing all right here in Florida. Pray for all the foes that need help, and contribute to your charity that may, if you are so inclined, that it may help. I think we're going to need a lot of help over a great big a time. Maybe the best thing to do is book a vacation somewhere in Florida. It will ultimately help out. So thanks again, race fans. Be well. Look forward to speaking with you soon. Thank you. Bye.